Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai Bashem Kakwadash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to make this quick. Let's see where the Spirit takes me. And I'm going to entitle this video, "And Menstruous Woman Shall Bring Forth Monsters." What is a super predator? I was just watching this right here. This is out in Columbus. So that would be Ohio. See these three individuals right here? You got them on camera. It said two teens, 20-year-old man and a 20-year-old man charged with murder in northeast Columbus fatal shooting. When you watch this, and I'll leave the link in the description box. If I forget, just put this up in here. This is a year ago. Anyway, this Jake was going to cash his check downtown, and these three individuals rolled up on him. Two of them were teenagers. Actually, when you hit the teenage years, 13, 14, really 12, that's when you're a man. That's why in this system, this demonic system, you have a juvenile, and then you have adult. Now, the majority of the time, I would say all of the time, when Jake commits a heinous crime and he's let's say he's 13, they're going to charge him as an adult because they know that he is an adult. He knows the difference between right and wrong. When you hit 11, 12 years old and beyond that, you know that you're doing wrong. But and look, when you see kids like this looking like the crazy hairstyle and swagged out, you know that they're up to no good. And you know that I don't have the data on these individuals, but I guarantee you their fathers were not raised by their fathers. They probably don't even know their fathers. They was raised by that bubblehead black woman, which has sex on her. They don't understand the law that you cannot be with a woman while she's on her period. And that brings forth a chemical imbalance. And that's why you have these crazy ass kids. So, let me just give you the first initial precept. And then I'm going to go into the different definition. And Hillary Clinton was correct when she made the statement, we got to do something about these super predators. And they criticized her for that. She told the truth. That's the first time I ever heard a politician straight up tell the truth. She said, we got to do something about these super predators. And we all knew what she was talking about. So, let me come over here to... Okay, so this is... the title is based upon the scripture. 2nd Ezra 5 verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places. In Babylon, the word Babylon, Babal, means confusion. In Isaiah 24 and 10, this speaks about the city of confusion. So this is also known as the city of confusion, which Babylon, like I said, Babel means confusion. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be sent out again. There's a fire going on in Texas, and they said that this fire is so big, it's bigger than a lot of states. It's bigger than Rhode Island. It's bigger than, I believe they said Maine. They said that these fires are so big. Now, Texas is either the biggest state in the union. So they're saying that these patches of fire are bigger than states. Like if the fire in Texas happened in Maine, all of Maine would be on fire. Or Providence. I believe they said Providence. Or I'm sorry, not Providence, but Rhode Island, which Rhode Island is a state. It says, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. That's why there's a law on your when a woman is unclean once a month. You're not supposed to be next to her. You're not supposed to have sex with her. When she's on her monthly. Now you got jakes out there they get off on a woman when she's on a period. That's why 2/3 of y'all are gonna be set on fire. You're gonna be like that kid in a Tesla that hit that bank in Jackson, Mississippi, I believe it was, and was engulfed in flames, and you can hear him weeping and gnashing of teeth. And his homeboy tried to save him. And he said, help me, help me. And the homeboy said, look, I can't. It says a menstruous, so that's, America's just going to be, basically, so you can get an idea, how can you picture Babylon set on fire? Well, all you got to do is look at a Tesla on fire. I had this one video that I was watching the other day where Tesla was in the water and the shit still was on fire. That's the Teslas is you can't quench it. You got fire, firemen they'll douse water on it for about a good hour to put the fire out, and then when they put the fire out, the fire can start again. So the Tesla is indicative of Babylon the Great. This ain't nothing. Babylon the Great ain't nothing but a big gigantic Tesla. That's why the Lord said, "The place where the worm dieth not, in the fire is not quenched." You can't quench the fire on a Tesla, man. Like I said, this is a video of a Tesla underwater, still on fire. What's the monsters? Monsters is talking about deformed people, but these people are deformed in the brain. Their brain is not working right. So they become monsters. So when you, like I said, when you watch this video, it's going to tell you this Jake went to cash his check. They jumped him. The Jake said, "I'll give you the money. I ain't got no problem." They want the money, but they shot him they hit him 13 times, according to this story. But see, Hillary Clinton tried to warn you. She said we got to do something about, and that's when that shit wasn't as wild as it is now. Hillary Clinton was one of the most, like I said, I've never seen a politician make an honest statement in my entire life. She made an honest statement. And the so-called black community, quotes, the so-called black community came against her. And they say that's one of the reasons why she didn't become president. She told the truth. She said we got to do something about these super predators. So now what I'm going to do here is, where is it? All right. So I looked up super predator. It said the super predator was a type of criminal in a largely debunked criminological theory that become popular in the 90s in the United States. The super predator theory posited that a small but significant and increasingly population of impulsive youth were willing to commit violent crimes without remorse. That's them. She was describing them. And Jake got mad at her. We ain't gonna vote for you, Hillary. The problem with see this situation. Who's to blame for this? You woman, you Jake woman. That's why nobody want. Hey, watch all these different videos of these different cats doing videos on the black woman. Nobody wants, and the black woman's mad because you got the passport bros, and you got Jake that just refuses to deal with Jake woman, man. So nobody wants you. You're a persona non grata. Let's look that up. Let's look up persona non grata. I think I read something else. Okay, what does super predator, or what does a super predator mean dictionary? Or what does super predator mean dictionary? Super predator refers to the criminological concept of a highly aggressive, remorseless, and violent offender, often associated with youth and gang activity. Often associated with youth and gang activity. Now, where did I say I was going to go? I was going to go to something else. Anyway, this is all you need to know. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom on to the next one. Deuteronomy. If Deuteronomy 21:18 was in full effect, the problems would be gone. And Esau can't do it because then they're going to be labeled as racist. Because these Edomites, these cops, they want to take you gremlins out. That's why they came out with a movie, part 2 to the movie, part 1 and part 2, Gremlins. What do you think Gremlins was all about? It was about Jake. And the solution was to put him in a movie theater, let him watch what's the what is it, the Seven Dwarfs? Snow White, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Meaning let them be fascinated by white people and white women. They act a damn fool in the movie theater, throwing popcorn, shots getting fired, and lock the movie theater up with them in it and burn them. That's what the message was. And that was put together by a small head named Steven Spielberg. He was saying in code that this is the remedy for getting rid of this vermin. Put them in a movie theater and burn them alive. And this place is going to be burnt alive, which is the United States, Babylon the Great. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say shalom on to the next one. Deuteronomy 21:18 on down. If it's put in full effect, our problems will be gone or will go away. Shalom.